And I will go on. So I am here delivering part 2 of this California wildfire thing that's going on. I'm trying to reveal the truth to you guys and trying to open your eyes so you can see what exactly is taking place and so you can see what the higher ups are doing. I also am currently, after this, going to be working on part 3 because more information is coming out. More people are speaking out. Just everything is alleged because I got to cover my ass and fair use. Let's get into this video right here. Again, we will be listening to Richie from Boston, but this is Richie from Boston fan page. Like I said, they scrubbed all of his channels. Let's listen to what he has to say, and then we will come back and discuss.
California, just a little bit down the road from LA. This morning I tried to go get some footage and got turned back around. They wouldn't let my truck through, and the guys that stopped me knew exactly who I was, which made it just phenomenal, but it is what it is. So I got a lot to cover in this video. I'm probably going to be making a lot of videos. Remember the old times when I thought I wasn't going to make videos anymore because what was the point? Well, things have picked up exponentially. And bear in mind, I want you to remember this. I'm not making any money making any of these videos whatsoever at all. I don't make anything off of Jailbreak. As you can clearly see, YouTube has removed I had 146,000 subscribers, and I was happy with that because when I put out videos, people actually got a chance to see them. Nobody's seeing these videos anymore. You see what I'm saying? So my point is, I'm not complaining. I'm not crying about this. I'm telling you this because I'm telling you this. I'm making videos because everything I've ever talked about. What is that? Soot. Look at that. At any rate, I'm making these videos because I can't not make these videos. Everything we've ever talked about since I started making YouTubes is actually our reality.
I had to freeze this here because this is the exact same thing that I have been saying for the last few days. I have stopped talking about conspiracy stuff because those videos are hidden. They don't get that much play. It does not reach the masses like it should. So I stopped doing it and went to my crime, but I am on a download and I have to bring this out to you all. If you notice the conspiracy theorists, they're out and they're talking because we're all going through the exact same thing. We're getting so much information that we need to come out and tell you guys. But let's keep going.
The breakdown real quick. A lot of people are really close to the mark, but they're just not quite hitting it. Check this out. This is Dan Dix from Press for Truth TV. Because in case you didn't get the memo, the fire in Palisades is out, but now it's jumped. The fires they've jumped over to Hollywood, in case you didn't get the memo. But I'm going to show you. But this is what Dan came up with.
Dix here reporting for Press for Truth. As fires continue to rage on in California, you've got the iconic Hollywood sign here nearly going up in a blaze. Nearly going up in a blaze with new fires spreading right now. And the drone footage of the devastation that took place over the last few days is absolutely horrific, guys. Entire neighborhoods have been essentially completely wiped out from this fire. And this new fire that is raging in Hollywood Hills at this point has people asking some serious questions. Who or what is starting all of these fires? It feels like these can't be all natural at this point. Has the city said anything about the origin of these fires? Well, folks, I want you to listen closely to what this man has to say in this viral clip right here.
People are lighting fires now. You can see they lit a fire. These guys, not all the people there, but some of those guys lit that fire, and they're actually the trees caught fire, and then the palms are catching fire. So civilians are now lighting fires.
Footage of arsonists is now coming out of people going around lighting fires. There's also this breaking news. 911 callers are reporting a group of 5 men in ski masks who are setting fires across Los Angeles. The latest unconfirmed incident was at 3506 Berry Drive. Police report is that 5 kids are riding around on scooters lighting fires. One of these incidents was allegedly on Berry. Helicopters and police cruisers are searching for the suspects, according to reported 911 calls. So this LA fire looks like terrorism is what some are saying. You can.
Okay, so Dan is going off the mainstream, basically. He's going off the mainstream. These guys, a lot of people are getting questioned. So a month before these fires break out, everybody's fire insurance is canceled by their insurance companies, which sounds exactly like the people out in North Carolina whose flood insurance was canceled before a hurricane went to the top of a mountain and stayed there for a day and destroyed everything, killed over 10,000 people, even though the mainstream's only saying it was 230 to 262 people died. How ignorant would that be if your family got wiped off the map during a storm where the government completely turned their back on you 100%, and then they don't even recognize the fact that you lost your entire family. Not only that, the water's not on. Everybody is a DIE hire, so everybody's gay and lesbian and everything else. You know, oh, they're gay. Great. They're not. You need men to put out fires, and that's being proven right now. But they're getting a lot of questions, so now they're pushing this theory that a bunch of people are running around starting fires, and that's how this entire blaze came up. And these guys knew the best time to start a fire was when this wind was coming from the east out to the ocean at 80 to 100 miles an hour, which never happens. That's not what happened. You know what happened? The same exact thing that happened last time. Watch this.
Welcome back, January 8th, 2025, and we are clearly covering the Palisades Fire as well as at least 4 other fires. There is a video I need to show you that I posted a few months ago during the Ventura fire. Some of you may have seen this, but this video has never been more important than it is today. It is literally showing Area 51 and military craft over that area laying something in the sky. It could be chaff, it could be something else. It then flows directly to Southern California without fail, right where the fires are. I posted this video on X and it is currently going super viral. Watch this video and then tell me what you think when it comes down to Area 51, the fact that they canceled so many people's insurance, fire insurance, in the last couple months, and they have no water to put these fires out. These fires are 0% contained, all 5 of them, and it's just getting worse and worse. My friends, this video is going to blow your minds. Please share it in case it gets removed, because this is touching on some stuff that cannot be explained right now. Enjoy. All right, everyone, welcome back. This is going to blow your mind. Once again, we are looking at Area 51. As these fires are going on in Southern California, they are laying something over Area 51. It's then being shot by the NextRad radar system. You can see that clear as day right here. It is then expanding and being dropped right over Southern California. And then take a look at what happens to Area 51. This is totally insane. This is not normal, and this is not birds or bugs. I can promise you that. There is something very odd going on with the military or something that's taking place in Area 51 and then being dropped in the sky, which is then carried over by the jet stream or some sort of wind pattern into Southern California. I talked about this yesterday when we predicted these wildfires based on a northwest anomaly that we saw, again from the NextRad radar system, which then led to insane wildfires in Ventura County. Now we are seeing more and more of this being dumped over Area 51 and then flows into Southern California. What is going on here? And then look at how the NextRad towers go absolutely berserk. There is no chance that this isn't related, my friends. This is now 2 days in a row we have captured this happening over Area 51 and flowing down into Southern California, exactly where these wildfires are. And I know a lot of people will give us a hard time for talking about this, but how can you not? This is not a coincidence whatsoever. And I'm going to continue digging into this to see exactly how long they continue this for. If you look close enough, you can find stuff like this every day on these satellite charts. All right, so one final time, let's dissect this. Right here, we have it dropped over Area 51, a perfect lineup with where the base is. And just like yesterday, as soon as it's laid out, we have the zap coming from the radar, the same one coming from Nevada right here. Then we have the expansion as it moves into Southern California. Just like yesterday, those radars start going off and crazy. And that's when this disco party begins in Nevada. Check this out. This is just unbelievable to see happening and then have no one point this out. Just as the cloud is getting over Southern California where all the wildfires are, we start seeing the NextRad towers from different states crisscrossing right over Area 51. Those are where our scalar beams are happening. And this is just insane to watch. You can see that cloud dissipating over Southern California and the Baja. We'll backtrack. You can see it come back and it originates right over Area 51, my friends. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please share this video. This one will get attacked for sure, but it's time each and every one of us stand our ground and show people what we believe in. I hope you're all...
So Into Thin Air posts that exact clip on Twitter and it goes crazy. And then in response to that, suddenly these tweets pop up all over the place. So that would be their response. So suddenly we've got 5 people just running around starting fires. Let me show you this. See this fire right here? Do you know the hardest tree in the world to get to set on fire are these guys? You know why? Because they're trees that are specific to the desert or tropical areas. They're very, very difficult to make a fire with. And that fire right there is completely surrounded by concrete. So that's not the culprit. The culprit is exactly what Into Thin Air just showed you. And I'm sorry if the audio might suck on this, but I'm re-recording over a recording I already did. Because I'm adding and removing, and it's hard to keep up with everything because everything is just happening so fast as we kind of thought it would. So yeah, the story about people running around, you have to understand, in order for these people to understand, hey, let's go start wildfires because I heard the 90-mile-an-hour winds are going to be heading out to sea. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. This has all been conjured up by the hand of man, okay? This isn't terrorist, Dan Dix. This is terrorism by our own government. So there is that. And I'm out west, and this is what I've been seeing and recording. I told you, I couldn't help but notice how bad they've been chemtrailing out here. It's unbelievably bad. It's the most... In order to get me, after all these years, to pull over and start videotaping chemtrails from airplanes again, it takes a lot, because this is all moot right now. I've videotaped thousands of hours of airplanes doing just this right here, and nobody seemed to care. It didn't wake anybody up. Nobody cared they were chemtrailing, and these guys continue to move forward. But this is what they do out west. You have to understand this. Look at how insane this stuff is. You can literally see in the chemtrails all the different chemicals. You see what I'm saying? Here's the fluffy stuff, but then look inside. There's the two lines, which looks just like a strand of DNA that these guys spray throughout the sky, and it very well could be. Who knows? This stuff is completely suspect, and I've never seen them spraying this bad out west ever, and it stands to reason. You know what I mean? HARP is old technology. What they're using now are these. They use these NexRad Doppler towers. These are basically mini HARPs. Okay, we didn't used to have them, now we do. And they tell you it's so that they can bring you the better weather so you can get up early and get to work on time, pay your taxes, shut up and die. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what these bad boys do. These things are these things. And if you don't know about it, go to this website right there, tempest.aos at wisconsin.education. It shows you the live Doppler radars running. And right now, they don't appear to be doing very much. Here's a couple right here. This one's shooting a pretty steady laser. This one over here is flashing up into the northeast because there's a storm coming. But if you watch this website, I'll leave a link below so you can check it out for yourself. If you watch this, you'll see these massive flashes. These massive flashes are what's controlling the weather. You combine those with Nicholson 1968. I'm just kidding. You combine those with the chemtrails, and then whatever it is that Area 51 was conjuring, because that is crazy. This little thing didn't exist. It pukes out of Area 51, makes its way directly over to the area where the fires are, and then the Dopplers start lighting it up. They can use these things. They can use these to control, turn, steer, intensify, weaken, do whatever they want with the weather. They've been doing it forever. It's how I started my channel. All of this combines with the chemtrails all day, every day, and none of this is by design. None of this is by a group of people on scooters running around starting fires. You just saw it come out of Area 51. Last time he caught one of those coming out of Area 51, we had massive wildfires, and now it's jumped from Palisades over to Hollywood. And some people are like, well, that's what they get because they're Democrat. Dude, don't talk like that, okay? Don't blame people for being Democrats or Republicans, because some people aren't awake. And what jerks like myself and many others are trying to do is wake everybody up. Some people do have the eyes to see, so we can't make fun or judge other people that are saying, good, let California burn down because they're a blue state or whatever. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever at all. So there, as they say, is that. It isn't HARP. HARP is used for earthquakes. And bear in mind, they're talking about an earthquake or a volcano going off right off the coast of Oregon in 2025. California is going to get decimated, but so isn't the rest of the country, because it's only the 9th. Look at how many activities we've had so far this year in 2025. We had the attack in New Orleans by somebody. The entire story seems really suspect, but it is what it is. We had the incredibly suspect terrorist activity by an ex-Green Beret guy in front of the Trump Tower, which was incredibly suspect. We had this incredibly lame story that 5 terrorists, once again, just like the 5 arsonists, 5 terrorists were driving through the desert trying to find SpaceX so they could blow it up. And they kept telling everybody they met all along the way they were looking for SpaceX so they could blow it up. But that's just normal. And then, of course, their favorite thing, which is weather in places where the weather doesn't belong. And then they simply say, we told you it's climate change. You and your family and all the future generations you may thought you were going to have to give up everything in order to live on the earth, because the earth is it's just climate change. It's just climate change. There's nothing we can do about it, people. It's climate change. Nothing can be done. We've proven it beyond a shadow of doubt that climate change is absolutely 100% true and weather modification isn't true. Well, here's the deal. Climate change has absolutely nothing behind it. Weather modification has everything behind it. Which one do you think is real? This isn't going to stop. They're going to continue to do this. This is insane to me. Absolutely insane to me.
It's time to wake up, people. Wake up, wake your families up. This is all being done by design. Please understand that this is all intentional. Part 3 will be out. I'm currently working on that, and that's going to give you a better idea as to why this is happening. I'm trying to break it down in several different parts, and I'm trying to give y'all the news as it comes. Please make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Set it to you all so you'll be notified anytime I go live, upload, or premiere. Be kind to one another. Unapologetically Mika, out.
Hey, it's me, unapologetically Mika. Unapologetically Mika. Binge words, enjoy true crime stories on real life issues and more. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and subscribe and subscribe and subscribe and subscribe. Hey, it's me, unapologetically Mika. Unapologetically Mika. Binge words, enjoy true crime stories on real life issues and more. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and subscribe and subscribe and subscribe and subscribe. Hey, it's me, unapologetically Mika. 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 Unapologetically Mika. Binge words, enjoy true crime stories on real life issues and more. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and subscribe and subscribe and subscribe and subscribe. Hey, it's me, unapologetically Mika. Unapologetically Mika. Binge words, enjoy true crime stories on real life issues and more. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and subscribe and subscribe and subscribe and subscribe.